Hey, Vanita here. This video is for all of you watercolor plein air painters out there. I was out painting at the beach today and my tripod got quite a bit of sand in it, so I'm cleaning it off. And I thought I would do a little video to show you the major elements of my setup because I get asked about it quite a bit. It's nothing fancy, but it works well for me because it's lightweight, it's easy to set up, and I can transport it in my backpack. The first thing is a photographer's tripod. This is one I ordered on Amazon. It's lightweight, it's a good height for me, and yet it folds down to a really compact size, and it's pretty sturdy as well. And then for my tray, which is really important for a watercolor painter, to have a nice tray or working area that's separate from your painting area, because you need to adjust the angle of your painting quite a bit during the process. So for my tray, I use a modified version of what's called the Easel Butler, and this is the original version. You can see I used it quite a bit. It's from a small company. You can purchase it online, so I'll have a link to it. And it's aluminum, so it's nice and light and sturdy, and it just fits over the legs of your tripod, and then these arms go in the holes like that, and there's two holes so you can fit it to whatever tripod you have, and then that provides a nice sturdy surface for your work tray to sit on. I have a modified version that's just a bit smaller, and I think you can order custom sizes, but I just have my husband make a smaller version. And then for the arms, I am using PVC pipe. So they just fit in the holes like that. And you can see it sits up a little bit higher, and then it's just slightly smaller for transport. But the original one, and I used it for quite a while and it worked really great. One day I just thought, I wonder if my husband can make a smaller one for me, and he did. These have Velcro on them that I've put on there, and then on the back of my tray, which is just a piece of gator board that has been used and abused. Look at this thing. But on the back of there I have Velcro that line up with those arms like that. So once that gets on there, it's really nice and sturdy. And then the nice thing is, even if my tripod's not quite level, I can usually make an adjustment here to make sure that my tray stays level, because that's where my water is. And then for my brush holder, this is what I transport my brushes in. It fits into my backpack. It's just one of those drawer organizer things. So it's like, you know, a couple dollars, if that. And I use rubber bands to kind of keep everything in place, but it allows me to see inside of there. And then fancy black duct tape around the bottom so that nothing falls out, because I keep my kneaded eraser down in there. So like I said, absolutely nothing fancy here. It's not pretty, but it works really well. Now this also has Velcro on the bottom, so this goes right there, and then it's not going anywhere. For my palette, I have a bit of Velcro on the back of my palette so that if it's really windy, I can make sure my palette's not going to get blown off that tray. So that's my work tray. And then for my painting area, again using gator board, I did an experiment a while ago, and I've been using this for quite a while now. It's a little bit, needs a little bit of a repair job, but the part that I thought would break did not break. So this is the quick release plate that is for my tripod, and I super glued it to a small square of gator board, and then on this side of the gator board I have industrial strength Velcro. Because the Velcro is so strong, the board is actually coming apart there, but not here. This is nice and sturdy, so this gets put into there. And then whatever size of painting I want to do, I have several different sizes of gator board, and they all just have Velcro on the back, so it just gets Velcroed right to that area. And then, like I said, I can adjust this completely separate from my work area. So I can paint like this, or I can make it go completely flat, whatever I need to do. So that's my setup. Like I said, it's nothing fancy. It's not real pretty to look at, but boy, it sure works for me. I've been using it for quite a while now, and everything has held up pretty well, except for, like I said, I need to re-glue that gator board together, but it's not the back of that piece. The super glue has held up really well. So if you have any questions about that, just let me know, and good luck to you guys. Plein air painting, it's not easy to get a setup that works well for you, but hopefully this will give you some ideas.